Morning, folks. Welcome to the second of the morning loop for Moebius Adventures. If you haven't figured it out, my name is Fitz, and I'm hoping to make these a little more regular. We'll talk about various things that are going on in the Moebius Adventures world and go from there. If you'd like to participate in one of these, give me a holler, and I would love to add you. They're kind of ad hoc at this point, so having more folks join us would probably be a good thing and make it more regular. We could schedule things, that kind of thing. Anyway, a few things. I actually have an agenda. I wrote it down, so it must be official. This week I attempted something new. I set out a press release on PR, one of the press release sites that was for free. To announce the availability of our first Kindle product, which is the new Essential Questions for Wizards. It's available on DriveThru and the Paizo site, as well as D20PF SRD's store, and went ahead and added it as an availability on the Kindle as well. I haven't had any sales yet, which is not shocking. It's kind of just floating out there, so letting folks know it's out there. If you want to check it out, it's cool. It actually doesn't look too bad. Did it through Adobe's InDesign. The latest version actually includes some Kindle support, which is awesome. So that was fun. What else is going on? The biggest thing, I don't know if you've paid attention this month, but we've been doing the 31 days of October of Halloween. So I've been writing a little bit every day and offered, I think, just little cool snippets of various things using Moebius Adventures tools, and also towards the end, the last 10 days, was working through one of the cool maps from the guys at Heroic Maps. They did an awesome job of a haunted mansion, and I've only worked through the first floor so far, and I've got one room left. It's a crypt that's on the property that's on the first map, and I want to continue with that. But I was interested. I did a little bit of analysis on how much I'd written during that process, and over the course of 31 days, I had written over 14,000 words, which is crazy. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, and I hope to do it again. The average post was about 450 words. The shortest one was a little under 200, and the longest one was a little over 1,000. So kind of ran the gamut. We went through everything from the big book of Little Spaces to certain other Little Spaces products to Insta NPCs. And then once I got into the map, that actually offered some interesting opportunities for storytelling as far as coming up with the story behind the map and all that great stuff. I'll include a link to the Heroic Maps map at DriveThru, which I've been poking at, and I'm curious on feedback. So let me know if you liked it. If you did, cool. If you didn't, also cool. Give me some feedback. So we'll try and do another one of these 30-day challenges in the future and see what we can come up with. Maybe we'll do a fantasy one or a science fiction one to kind of mix up the genre a bit. I'll see what other maps I can find out on DriveThru, and maybe I can do some collaborations with some other publishers. So if you're another publisher who does some maps and you're interested, give me a ring. There's a contact page on the website, or you can leave me a comment on the YouTube, or whatever you want to do. We'll hook up. Want to wish everybody a happy Halloween. It is Halloween, and keep in mind that all kids who are out there dressing up and wearing makeup and playing their favorite characters are doing the same thing we do at the tabletop table. So every one of them is a potential gamer. Treat them nicely tonight. Be kind. Enjoy what they're doing, give them candy, give them praise, whatever you want to do, but be nice. So you never know when you might have one of them at your table at another point in time. So enjoy tonight and stay safe, everybody. Another thing coming down the pipe, I sent out a newsletter this week, which is the first time in months that that's actually gone out. I'm hoping to do that more regularly. As a bonus for newsletter subscribers, the next newsletter will include a link to a PDF that has 10 fantasy hooks that you can use for free. It's an example of a new product that may be coming out in the future, just kind of toying with some things, but hopefully you can use it as is. It's kind of a fun little thing to play with, and that'll go out this week. So if you want a copy of that, the only way to get a hold of that is by being a newsletter subscriber. So if you go to the website, there's a newsletter sign up on the side. Go ahead and put in your information for that, and I'd love to have you on the newsletter list. And lastly, I have to talk about EtherCon, which is coming up in a couple of weeks. This is an online-only convention. I'm participating as not only as a publisher, but I'm also helping out as a moderator on a couple of different panels, one on villains and one on monsters, which ought to be fun. And I'm really looking forward to it. It should be a great time. It sounds like all sorts of interesting personalities are going to be on these panels. If you're interested in learning more about Moebius Adventures, there's going to be a Q&A. My friend George will be joining as well. So you can ask the two of us about any Moebius Adventures stuff that's going on or things that's coming up, and anything like that. Any questions, holler, and we'd love to answer and chat with you online a bit that day. And obviously, if you have any questions in the meantime, feel free to contact me. I'm on Facebook, Google+. The Twitter account is through Game Night Reviews, but I'm still paying attention to that. Also, there's the contact page on the website, so all kinds of different ways to get a hold of me. So if you're interested, holler. And that's really about all I've got for today, but I was enthused to have an actual agenda to walk through. So hopefully you're having a great day. Again, have a happy and safe Halloween, and thanks for staying in the loop. You guys have a great day.